Okay, junior varsity fans, tonight the junior varsity play host to the Greenwood Wildcats. We have played a minute and a half into the first period, and we have a 4-0 lead here on the scoreboard. Greenwood on top by 4. We'll catch some of these players as we go along here now, as the names are on the board. Lawver will inbound the ball. We'll here for that number 10, Jones. Out in front, they'll spin it. UD in there with Bingaman, Shade, Tressler, Ure, and Lanker. Second shot put up no good, and on the rebound, it's going to stay down here. Lawver again inbounding here. She goes right inside here for that 40, Roush, and she is fouled, or walked with it, I guess. Yeah, it was blocked. And she walked with it, and so it'll be UD coming back. Trojan Junior Varsity has played very well this year for the most part, but not doing so hot. The opening going here of the ball game tonight. Jones for 2, puts the shot up, and she's fouled. Lanker, her first. Here's 32. That's Raycamp with a shot, no good. Rebound comes down here. It's going to be controlled outside here now to Jones. Jones goes to take it in, pushes it over in the top of the circle. Back here, Jones has got it again. Spins it over there for that Lawver. Inside they go. 32, Raycamp for 2, wouldn't go. Rebounded on the far side, out of bounds, or nearly out of bounds, chased down by Lawver. Shot from out in front, and a push foul called on Shade. That will send Wien to the line, shooting 2. Here's Miss Wien at the line. She is shooting 2, and her first one is short. Wien's second shot is good. So she made 1 out of 2, makes it a 5-0 ball game. And the Trojans getting ready to get on the board now as Shade brings it up court for UD. Tapped away in there. Jones will get a reach-in foul now, though. She tapped it the first time, but tapped the arm the second time, so she'll pick up her team's first, or her first. 4.5 minutes left here in the first quarter of this junior varsity game. Got here just about on time for this one, so we'll almost get a complete game out of this, except for about a minute and a half. Here's a walk's going to be called now as Amanda caught that inbounds pass and took a little step with it, and then took another little step to make the pass away from her. So they'll try this again now and see if we can't play a little D up here and get that ball back. Pushing it over there for a shot on the wing. Shot from outside for 3, little bit short. Rebounded right inside by Wien for 2. It's good. 7-0. Timeout called by UDA as coach sees the gals floundering here. We can't even move it inside so far, so we're going to have to try a different strategy now and see if we can get on the board. It's 7-0 Greenwood. Amanda Bingaman getting ready to inbound the ball now as we put the ball back in play following the UD timeout. Shade has it. Now UD's got to start to move the ball around a little bit and see if we can work it inside. Here's Shade taking it all the way inside on the baseline, pushing it back outside here now for Tressler. Lanker with it. She'll go to start in, but walked with it. Lanker taking a step or two. This is very uncharacteristic of UD. I don't know if they're tense or what. First game we've played since the Christmas break, so maybe they're a little rusty or a little snowy or whatever you get during Christmas break. Here's a push inside, and 3-second violation is going to be called on Greenwood as Roush took the ball inside, but one of her friends were in there lingering in the lane, and Miller comes into the ball game, number 52 over here for UDA. Also coming in is number 25, Gentili, who has the ball right now. Into the corner it goes here for Ure. Ure will take it inside. Push it here for Shade. Shade down on the baseline. Jumping it back here for a shot by Tressler is good for 2. So the Trojans have gotten on the board now. It's 7-2. 3:15 left here in the first. Only trailing by 5, and that's no big deal. Roush inside here for Wien. In on the baseline, they go with it. Roush has it. That was Raycamp before, rather. Back out here for Jones. Near wing. Here comes that Lawver going inside. Nice pass in there for Roush, and Roush puts it home. 9-2. They worked that one in very nicely. And Roush finished her off. Tressler right in the wing over here it goes. Back outside here for Gentili. Gentili has it spun out of there. Then it's going to be a reach-in foul called on UD. Foul was on Miller, her first. They'll try to play it over here on the wing now for that Lawver, her and here's Wien taking it inside. 8-footer is good. Wien for 2 more. And it's a 11-2 ball game with 2:10 left here in the first period. Here's a pass tapped away in air by number 40 Roush. Quick pass over here intended for Jones. Is saved from out of bounds. Back outside they spin it here. Wien pushing it on the wing over there. This is Raykamp with it. But 3 seconds again called. This time looked like it might have been Roush herself in the lane that time. Brenich into the ball game for UDA. She'll replace Tressler. This is Shade. Working it down on the wing. Ball's tapped loose. Controlled in there. They're going to outlet a quick pass up here intended for 44, but it's stolen back by Shade. Lawver tried to save that one back in, but Shade was right there to save it. The ball's tapped away again on this end of the court. Picked over here by Wayan. Ahead she comes with it now for Jones. Jones near wing over here for that number 44. Lawver, her shot no good. Lawver gets her own rebound, bounces it across on the baseline, and it's stolen away over there by number 34, Ewer. Right on in front for Brenich. Her shot blocked, and they're going to call a walk then, or a tie-up, as Roush got a hand on that one. And on a tie-up, it'll be Greenwood ball. 1:14 left here in the first period. UD just never got uncorked here offensively here in period 1, at least not yet. They only have a minute to go. Jones just been here for Lawver. Wien in the middle, but they shoot it inside here for Roush. Back over here for Lawver. Here's Jones spinning on the side over there for that Raykamp. Raykamp takes a dribble, puts a shot up off the mark, and on the rebound it's going to come down here to Gentili, who'll get it back for Shade. Shade coming down the court. Blocked off in there by Jones. Reached in by Lawver, but no call. Here's Shade. Near wing over here for Gentili. Gentili taking it into the paint. Stopping. 14-footer is no good. But a foul called, and Gentili will go to the line, shooting 2. The foul was on Raykamp, her first. Gentili shooting her first freebie, and it is short. Here's her second one. It is good. 11-3 now with 22 seconds left here in the first period. Jones over the wing. Raykamp. Now over here for that Lawver. Inside they'll go with it. Roush for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound tipped right over there, and it's going to go up to Wayan. The shot counts. And Wayan will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Oh, gee. 13-3. 7.8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. I was on Joanna. You were her first, and Wayan misses her first shot, but the second shot up by Roush wouldn't go. Third try wouldn't go. And back with it come the Trojans with less than a second, and that's going to do it. So UD finds themselves trailing by 10 at the end of 1. It's the guests from Greenwood 13, the UDA Trojan Junior Varsity 3. To get started here in period number 2, UD will have the advantage of inbounding the basketball, and they'll do so for Miller. It's Miller in there with Shade. She has Ewer inside there. The ball tipped back here for Miller. Ooh, Miller probably should have kept taking it in. Here's Shade. Brenich is in there. Here's the ball tipped off Blue last. It went off. Ooh, they're going to say it went off. Oh, my goodness. It's kind of a bad call there. Ball's tipped out of there by Shade. That last pass went off Jones, and Jones even knew it. She was apologizing to her friends for tipping it last, but oh well. back comes the Greenwood Wildcats. This is number 43, whose name escapes us. I'm going to have to talk to the AD here. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to think that number 43 is Bendorf. There is a Bendorf on the varsity lineup, so we'll assume that that's her. There's an illegal pick going to be called on Gentili, I believe. Yep. She's going to pick up a foul, and the ball will go over here to Phillips. Phillips inbounding. Over there for that Jones. Jones taking it all the way coast to coast, puts the shot up. She's fouled, and Jones will go to the line, shooting 2. I think Brenich may have picked up the foul. She did. Her first. Jones at the line shooting 2. The Trojans now have committed their 7th team foul, so every other foul will be at least a 1-and-1. Jones made her first one. Makes it a 14-3 ball game. And we'll see what she does with her second one here. It is no good. On the rebound, comes back out here. Controlled by Greenwood. Back here for Jones, spinning on the wing over here. Number 12 is Heckard. She'll loop it inside here. 20 is Dressler. Pushes it back outside and out of the hands and out of the reach of Heckard. And so UD will inbound. 6 minutes left here in the half. Trojans need 11 to tie. On the baseline here for Ewer. Joanna taking it inside, puts a shot up. She's fouled, a push foul, and Joanna, I believe, will go to the line, shooting 2. Joanna Ewer at the line, shooting her first of 2. Her first shot is no good. Here's Joanna's second try at it. This one looks better, and it is. 14-4, 10-point margin now for Greenwood. This is that Bendorf, I think. Bendorf pushes it over here now for Jones. Jones spins around in the paint, but spun around a little bit too much that time and picked herself a walk call. So UD with 5:40 left here in the first half. We'll see if they can narrow the gap to 8. Trail now by 10. Here comes that Shade girl. Shade working it over in a wing. Takes it right into the baseline. Right underneath she goes in. Puts a shot up. Oh, missed the shot. Ball comes tipped back here. Ewer got it. Back here for Gentili. Gentili steps up. 15-foot try. Just off the mark. And on the rebound, it's going to be tied up inside. It will be Greenwood ball. Spade coming into the ball game for Greenwood. This is Jones, however. Looping it ahead here for a walk called on Heckard. Roush also back into the ball game for Greenwood. Bingaman checking back in. She will replace Shade for UDA. So Amanda back into the ball game for UD. Here's Miller. Miller taking it inside, lost the handle on it, and the ball came loose and come right over here to that 14 Spade. 32 is Raycamp out in front. Pushing it back over there for Heckard. Heckard will take it inside, tapped away. Here comes Bingaman back. Working back though, she's gonna have to slow it down. No, pushes it over to wing. Shot from over there off the glass for 2, wouldn't go. And on the rebound, Roush and Bingaman tie it up underneath. This time it's going to stay down here for UDA. As Miller gets ready to inbound the ball. Back over here she comes for Gentili. Gentili taking it inside, puts a shot up, just off the mark, no good. And the rebound's tapped out of there. It's still going to stay down here for UD. The Trojans not getting a break on the scoring, but they're getting a break on the out-of-bounds plays down here. They'll get a third try at it. Here's Gentili. She's going to take it in, stops, pushes it back over here for Ewer. Ewer has it blocked out of there by Roush, but still has the ball. Pushes it over to wing here for Gentili. Near side, here comes to Bingaman. Bingaman goes to take it inside, but then had a walk with it as she got tied up inside. You know, the Greenwood gals would appear at some point anyway to have a height advantage, but I don't think that's necessarily true. Here's Raycamp bringing it up court for Greenwood. 4:13 left here in the first half. This is that Heckard. Heckard pushing it here for Roush. Roush, wait a minute. We have a foul called on Tressler on a push. Didn't even see that one, but it was called. Exactly 4 minutes left here in the first half. 14-4 is the score, and that's going to send Miss Roush to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Tressler, it is her second personal foul. Roush shooting her first one. It is no good. And a rebound, though, goes up by number 43. That's that Bendorf, we think. And back comes UD. All the way to the hoop goes Miller for 2. Gee, you wouldn't go. Miller has it. Pops another one up. Good. All right. Miller for 2. Good shot. Back with it comes Raykamp. Raykamp stopping. 15-foot try. Goes 38 feet out of the gymnasium. She had that one probably partially tapped. It was. Yeah, the ref here called it right. It was partially tapped. I mean, Raykamp can't shoot a ball like that. It went up over everything. It was blocked. And 43 Bendorf will inbound the ball. Over here in the wing it goes. Roush loops it inside here for pass outside now. Shot from out there by Raykamp. Good for 2. 15-footer. It's 18-6, 3:23 left in the first half of this ball game. No! Amanda, what are you doing? That's what Amanda said. What am I doing? Yeah, she feels bad about that one. She's just not thinking out there, not dribbling the ball. And it'll be Spade to inbound the ball for Greenwood. 3:17 left. Here's a ball tapped away nicely inside there by Lanker. And then the ball nearly stolen. Well, now it is going to be stolen away, but picked up here by Gentili. Gentili for 2, wouldn't go. Rebounded over here to you, or her shot short, probably partially blocked. And on the tie-up, it's going to be Greenwood ball. They'll inbound it here for Raykamp. Raykamp with Lenker working on her out in front here. They'll push it down the wing. Heckard loops it inside. Shot and a foul. Spade will go to the foul line, shooting 2. UD's number 33, Motter, her first. And the first shot by Spade would not go down. She'll shoot one more. 2:51 left here in the first half. Trojans trailing by 12 and now 13. It's 19-6. Here's Miller for Gentili. Back for Miller. Miller, near wing over here for Gentili. Gentili for 2. Nope, no good on the rebound. It comes down inside there, and Heckard will hustle it back here now for this Raykamp. Raykamp right underneath, and camped right under there was that number 43. And that's that Bendorf, we think. Gentili from outside for 2 or 3, no good. Rebound, let's see, fired back in here, picked up by Miller. Into the corner goes for Ewer, fired it over everything, and the rebound comes down now for Spade, who will drop it back here for Raykamp. Raykamp, inside she goes with it, shot by Roush for 2, wouldn't go. Return shot and a foul. And Roush will go to the line, shooting 2. Shooting 2. Foul was on Miller, her second. Roush's first one, no good. Second try by Roush is good. 22-6 with 1:57 left in the first half. Snyder, number 50, into the ball game for Greenwood. Shade back in there for UD. I think it was her that just came in. Whoa, hold it. We got a blocking foul called on Bendorf, I believe it is. Bendorf picks up personal foul number 1. Greenwood team foul number 4. Here's that shade gal. Inside here for Gentili, trying to work it in, but they couldn't do that. Here's Shade, taking it right into the hoop for 2. It's good. A nice drive by Shade that time, who took it right in there and laid it up and in on a good left-handed layup, and a foul will be called on Gentili. And that's going to send Bendorf, I believe, to the line, shooting 2. As UD has now had 10 team fouls here in the first half. Trick number 24 checks in, not 24, wait, 21. Checks in there for UD as Bendorf missed her first of 2. Minute 29 left here in the first half. Second shot by Bendorf is no good. Rebound comes down here, though, controlled by Snyder. Her shot wouldn't go, and it's rebounded and then tapped out of bounds off the hands of Wien, who is back in there for Greenwood. Minute 22 remaining, and the clock moving on down here in the first half. Shade again taking it inside on Wien, bounced out of there. It came loose, picked up here by Bendorf, and then let's see, it's chased down here, finally picked up in there by Dietrich on a good save from Motter. Here right underneath they'll go with it. The ball came loose, however, picked up by Motter, bounces it back over here for Lanker. Now Shade on the baseline. Goes underneath with it, and right underneath there is shot put up by Ewer, but I think Joanna might have been a little too far under that time and couldn't quite stretch out to get that one up. In the meantime, Jones has it. Back outside. Here's Wien for 2. No good. Wien races in for the rebound and picks up a foul. Wien will pick up the personal foul. 38 seconds left here in the first half. To work it up court now for the Trojans as they get another opportunity to try to get something on the board. Here's Ure taking it inside, stopping, pushing one up, no good. Rebounded there to Shade, blocked. Back with it comes that Wien. Or no, it wasn't. Anyway, it's tied up underneath. That was that Bendorf making the rush that time. 17 seconds left here in the first half. 22-8, show you the scoreboard at halftime as we're counting it down now. 13, 12, 11, so forth. So UD maybe can play this for a shot. Here's Dietrich. Dietrich taking it on the baseline. Shot from on the baseline, no good. Rebound shot right underneath, wouldn't go. Rebounded, let's see, and that's going to do it as the Trojans do not get an opportunity to get a shot off there, and they had 2 or 3 tries, but nothing would go. So we've got a 22-8 ball game here at the end of one half of play. Greenwood on top. Back for the second half action now as Lawver is back in there for Greenwood, along with Jones here, number 10. In fact, the starting 5, I believe, is in there. I see Ray Camp, Roush, and final girl here is 44. Is Lawver. Wait, who did I miss? Oh, 24, Wien. For the Trojans, they have the starting 5 in there, and Lanker, along with Shade, Tressler, Bingaman. Ball tapped out of there by Shade. Bingaman and Ewer. This will be Lawver inbounding. Pushing in here for Roush. Roush around Tressler, but driven back she goes, and let's see. Lawver for Jones. Pass inside, a shot put up there by Lawver, wouldn't go. She come running across there. They set the play up nicely, but they didn't finish it off, and back with it comes Lanker for UD. Shot from outside for 3, wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Bingaman, wouldn't go, and let's see. The ball is picked up in there this time by Greenwood. Back with it comes Wien. Over in the corner, she'll go with it. Shot for 2, no good. Off the mark it goes and out of bounds. It's going to stay down here, they say. But a nice attempt there by UD. 2 nice shots put up by Bingaman that wouldn't go. And here's Bingaman with a steal. And then it's going to be stolen back as Raycamp got a hand on it. And on the tie-up, it's going to be UD ball. Amanda, we're getting ready to inbound it for Shade, and that's going to be a walk call, I guess, as she got tangled up inside there. No foul. And it'll be inbounded over there by that Lawver of Greenwood for Roush. Roush right inside. They left Wien all alone, and Wien put it home. But they left her in there by themselves. Ball tapped away, but picked up in here by UD. Here's Muir, has it spun off her hands. Back it goes. It's going to be no backcourt violation. It was tapped back by Greenwood, but here's for two. No good. Rebound goes inside there, and they're going to tie it up nicely as Shade ties up Wien inside. But possession's going to go over to Greenwood anyway. And so Lauver will inbound for the Wildcats. Here comes Jones. Like names like Jones. Smith, Jones, all those kinds. Here's a shot, turnaround jumper, put up but not in. Rebounded over here to Lauver for two. It's good. Lauver for two more. 26-8 is the score. Here comes Lanker. Lost the handle. Picked up inside and a foul called. That's going to send Jones to the foul line, shooting two. And Shade, her second, sent Jones to the line to shoot two. She missed her first. So here's Jones' second try. And it is no good. On the rebound, controlled inside there by Tressler, as Heather brought it down and gave it back here to Miller. Here comes Miller. Lindsay dumping it on the wing over here for Ewer. Underneath they go with it now. Turnaround shot by Tressler is no good. Rebounded inside there to Wien. And they have it tied up. 4:54 left in the third. Foul, I think that time might have been on 34, I think. That's Ewer. And hold everything. We got a push off down here, and the foul will be on Raycamp, away from the ball on the inbounds play, away from the camera view too, but back here around the center court area, she was out here sparring with one of the Trojans, either Bingaman or Shade, I guess it was, and she got caught with a foul on pushing off. Here comes Shade for UD. Near wing over here, Tressler. Right back they go here for Bingaman for two. Just off the mark, rebounded inside there to Tressler. Tressler's shot wouldn't go. Rebound underneath there, controlled by Roush. She'll dump it back over here now, and up court come Greenwood. Lauver over the wing. Inside they'll go, and a foul will be called on Tressler as she bumped into Roush. And it will be a non-shooting foul. Heather Tressler checks out of the ballgame now as Motter in there for UD. Here's Wien stopping back here. Shot from outside, 15-foot try, no good. And on the rebound, let's see who's got it. It's on the floor and rolls out of bounds. Last person to touch it, I believe, was Lindsay Miller. And so Greenwood will inbound the ball. Lauver to inbound it. Over in the corner it goes. This is Wien. Looping it in here for Roush. Roush for two. It's good. Roush knew where she was, spun around, and just put the shot up and in. Full court pressure being put on, and a foul called. Foul will be on Lauver. UD will inbound the ball. Picks up her first, team second of the second half. Shade will get the ball for UD. Long pass down here for Ewer. Ewer trying to split the defense, puts a shot up, and Roush gets a blocking foul called on her. As she'll pick up personal foul number 2, I guess it would be. And that's going to send Joanna Ewer to the line, shooting 2 for UD. Roush was her first, just her first of the ball game. Here's Joanna's first try. It's a little bit off the mark. So Joanna Ewer will try this one again, and her second try is good. 28-10, or to 9. 28-9. Back with it comes Jones for Greenwood. Jones going to take it all the way and pushes it on the wing over there for that Lauver. Lauver steps back for two, wouldn't go. For the return shot put up by Wien, no good, but then she put up her own rebound and put it home. 30-9. Shade picking up the dribble. Ooh, Miller having some trouble over there, and she is tied up. And they're going to say it went out of bounds off blue, so it will remain UD ball. 3.5 minutes left in the third. Shade coming up court with the ball. On the wing over here for Miller. Miller had it tapped loose, picked up in there by Wien. Wien looking for someone on the left wing over here. That would have been Raycamp, but it goes off her hands and out of bounds. It'll be UD ball. Shade up court with it. Has it blocked there by Jones on her pass. Jones coming back with it. Sees Lauber heading for the hoop for two and puts a shot up. No good. Return shot by Wien is no good, but Wien will go to the line. Shooting two for Greenwood. Foul was on Joanna Ewer, her third. She'll check out of the ball game as Brenich in there to replace her. With 3 minutes left here in the third period. In the meantime, Wien has made her first free throw and her second one. So she made a pair, makes it 32-9. UD has got to get double figures in this period, that's for sure. This has been one of the worst periods I've seen the junior varsity play. There's a pass over here now tapped out of bounds as Raycamp got a hand on that one. It was intended for Mater of UD, but Raycamp reached in there and tapped it out of bounds. Shade with it. 2:48 left here in the third period. Here's Bingaman firing a shot up, but a foul called. And Amanda's going to be going to the foul line, shooting two. If Amanda can nail a couple of these and get us our 10 points. First try, nope, not quite. Still 32-9, 2:43 left here in the third period. Amanda Bingaman's second shot is no good. Rebounded over there by Roush. She'll pick it up for Greenwood and start it back here now as that Wien's got it. Wien, can she go to the timeline with it? Yep. Takes it down the wing over there, stopping, fires a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound comes right down here to Raycamp. Her shot wouldn't go. And on the rebound, it's going to be controlled in here for UD. Shade saving that one inbounds. This is Miller going up court with it for UDA. Passing it over here for Bingaman. Shot, no good. And on the rebound, let's see. Mater will roll it back in, but it comes right here to Jones of Greenwood. Jones taking it down the court, looking for two. She's got it. Jones with a good steal and a good rush for Greenwood. Shade on the left wing. Shade's going to take it all the way inside, stopping, put the shot up a little bit too hard. Mater with a rebound. Back here for Bingaman. Bingaman will bounce it back to Shade, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Jones with 1:44 left here in the third period. 34-9 the score. UD will inbound the ball. Spade and Heckard back into the ball game for Greenwood. Whoop, Amanda bounced that one off her foot. Rolled loose and come over there to Miller. She taps it off her foot. Picked up in here by Roush. Roush coming up the floor with it. Stopping and popping it back out here for a three-point attempt by Jones. No good. Rebound comes down to Roush. Roush on the baseline, and then a charge foul. Going to be called on Roush as she drove into one of the Trojans. She'll pick up a charge. And Gentili enter the ball game for UD. Replacing Bingaman and Miller. Here's Dietrich for two. Whoop, a little long. And on the rebound, it's going to be controlled over there by Heckard. Heckard and Spade into the ball game for this for Greenwood. This is Spade with it. Over in the corner she goes. Shot from over there by that number 24. Wien is good. Wien's played a good ball game for her Greenwood Wildcat gals here this evening. It's 36-9, less than a minute to play here in the third. Shade, right underneath it goes here. Here's a nice move and a shot put up there by Brenich, but it's blocked out of bounds. And it will be, let's see, Brenich will check out of the ballgame. Now Henninger in there to replace her for UDA with 49 seconds left here in the third period. Here comes Gentili. Stopping back and putting a shot, or stepping back, putting a shot up, no good. Rebounded in here to that number 20 gal who turned it over, but they didn't call it. That's Stressler, and now this is that Spade. Heckard takes it inside. 12-footer, no good. On the rebound, it's going to be controlled here by Gentili. Picking up the ball over here for Shade. Shade will push it over the wing. Here's a shot from the side by Henninger for two. Miss Henninger just gets herself into the ball game and picks up 2 points quickly. 36-11. Matter of fact, she got the Trojans into double figures. Way to go. There's Phillips looping it inside here. Back here they come now for a shot that would count if it had gone, but it wouldn't go. And so that does it as the third period comes to an end. But Trojans really not into this ball game at all tonight. Trail 36-11 at the end of 3 with just 7 minutes to play. So White gets a chance to inbound the ball, and that's our beloved Trojans, and they will be inbounding here to begin the 4th and final quarter versus these Greenwood Junior Varsity. First meeting of the ball clubs for this season, so they'll get a chance to get revenge over Greenwood a little later on. Nice pass inside for Henninger, and Henninger for 2 more. But a nice passing series that time by the Trojans, and it paid off. Here comes that 24, Wien. Wien's going to take it all the way down the court. 8-foot try, no good. Rebound comes back down here now, and Heckard will put a shot up, no good. Rebounded here to Dietrich. Ball loose, picked up by Shade. So let's see if the Trojans can at least make the game look a little more respectable. Here's Dietrich taking it inside, pushing it back for Shade. Shade goes over and a wing over there. Gentili's shot is good. Gentili for 2. All of a sudden, the Trojans have the shooting eye lined up here now, and here comes Wien again for Greenwood, dumping it right in front here. Shot by Phillips is good. Or Dressler, rather. Dressler for 2. That's Miss Dressler right there, number 20. And back comes Shade, near wing over here for Dietrich. Dietrich goes across the court. Here comes Gentili stepping up, looking for 2 more. It is a little short. On the rebounds, tapped there and picked up by Wien. And Wien will start it up court with Dietrich bothering her out front. Now they'll take it inside and hold everything. We got a push-off foul called on number 21. And Dietrich just got a little bit too ferocious inside there. Picks up the foul. Spade will inbound the ball. For Dietrich, it was her first personal foul. Inside they go with Spade, and a push foul called on Shade. Shade picks up her 3rd personal foul, and she is replaced in there by number 32, George, is the girl's last name. Shot put up there by Bendorf is good for 2. 40-15. 25-point margin now for those blue-clad Greenwood Wildcats. Here's a pass on the baseline for George. No, I beg your pardon. Yeah, George is in there. So is Malone. I missed Miss Malone coming in there, but Malone is inside there. Here's Nicole for 2, no good. And on the rebound, let's see, we're going to have a foul called on Dietrich. It'll be her 2nd. And that was the 7th team foul, so Bendorf to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Her first try, no good. Rebound comes right down here. Slipped back up in there by Raycamp, wouldn't go. Follow-up shot put up again, and let's see. This shot is good by number 20, Dressler. And Dressler will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Fouls on Dietrich, her 3rd, and she'll have to take a seat now. She almost fouls herself out here in this period. And we still have 5 minutes to go. Dressler at the line shooting 1 to get 3. And here it is, and it is no good. On the rebound, however, let's see, controlled in here by Gentili. Gentili taking it inside, has it tapped out of there, but a foul's going to be called on Spade. And UD will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. This will be Gentili shooting a 1-and-1 for Upper Dauphin with 4:49 left here in the ball game. Gentili shooting a 1-and-1. Her first one is good. Here's Gentili's 2nd shot. And this one is good also. 2 nice foul shots by Gentili. Bendorf lost the handle on it, and then it goes on the floor. They're going to call a push foul on Gentili, and Bendorf will be shooting a 1-and-1. Kind of a dopey looking foul that time, but somebody bumped over there, so I guess it was Gentili, and Bendorf will be going to the line for Greenwood. Into the lineup to replace Dressler for Greenwood. First shot by Bendorf is good. And the 2nd shot by Bendorf also good. 44-14. Here comes Gentili. Near side here for oops. Okay, this is Cummins into the ball game now. It rolled off her foot and out of bounds, and so Greenwood will inbound the ball. Here's Raycamp rushing it up court. Stopping. 14.5-footer. Good. Raycamp for 2. Here's that Gentili out in front. Gentili bumped in there by Raycamp. Picks up the ball. Over into the corner. Here it goes. And whoa, hold everything. We're going to have steps called on George that time, or on Malone rather, as she took a couple of steps leading towards the bucket. 4:14 left. Getting ready to inbound it. Does so there for Raycamp. Raycamp coming up court. Near wing over here for 51. Inside they'll go for Spade for 2. It's no good. On the rebound, controlled by Raycamp for 2. It's good. Well, Raycamp just steps back, fires it up, throws it up, and it goes in. Well. Back with it comes UD. 48-17. Not much you can say about this one. It's been all Greenwood. Shot for 3. Well, that's a nice one. As George winds that one up and in nicely for 3. Here's a shot from the wing. No good. That was that 51 Phillips. And on the rebound, it's going to go out of bounds off Greenwood. Well, George with a big bucket there. Got a 3. 48-20. 3:23 left. Here's a ball tapped loose by Raycamp. Back it comes and picked up in there by Gentili. Gentili will take it down. Drop it on the baseline here for a pass out in front. Here's a shot by Cummins that wouldn't go. And out of bounds it goes. So Greenwood will inbound the ball with 3:12 left here in the ball game. Here comes Phillips with it. Phillips might have been just about backcourt. But anyway, here's Bendorf. Over here for Phillips. Phillips inside to Spade, who will bring it back out. Here's Spade looking to dump it over here for Snyder. But 3 seconds is called inside in the lane. So UD will get the ball back. Gentili coming back with it. Inside, she tried to spin it, but it's picked up inside there by that Heckard, who was back into the ball game. Dropping it for Spade. Near wing over here comes, and it's going to go out of bounds off the hands of George, who tried to make an effort out of that one after Bendorf had just sort of swung at it. Bendorf will check out of the ball game now. Going to replace their number 41, Turner. Here's Turner inbounding it, but right to Cummins. Cummins coming back with it. She has a chance to put one up and in. Nope, she'll go to the foul line, though, and get that same opportunity free. To the foul line she goes, shooting 2. So let's see what she does with her first try here. It is good. Ms. Cummins is in the record book. Way to go. 48-21. 2.5 minutes left here in the game. Second shot is in and out, no good. Rebounded over there to that Snyder, who will drop it back here. Stolen away by Cummins. Looking for 2. No good. Ow. Snyder has the rebound. Cummins with the steal and had the layup, but hold everything now. We got a walk call down here. Snyder tried to get the ball up court and took a little hop, skip, and a jump to get the throw away, pass away. 2:17 left in the game. In front is Miss George. Here's Gentili for Cummins. Cummins looking for 2, blocked away, and Cummins will go to the foul line, shooting 2. The foul is on Spade, and Cummins at the line to shoot a pair. Miss Cummins missed her first one, but she always puts her second one in, so we'll watch that one. Here's her second try. It is, whoops, no good that time. Rebounded inside there to number 23, Malone, but her shot wouldn't go. And back comes Greenwood. This is Lauver. Lauver taking it down here and pushing into the corner there for Snyder. Out in front is Heckard. Heckard will drop it here now for Lauver. Lauver sneaking around in front with Cummins on her. Nearly reached in there and grabbed it. Nope. Here is Dressler pushing it over here now, and inside they go to Snyder. Snyder push it to Dressler, back outside here. Here's Dressler again with it. Does Dressler want to shoot it? Nope. Nope, she's going to take it back out. Push it in here for Snyder on the baseline, but the ball came loose, picked up in there by Henninger. And back with it come the Trojans. Minute 15 left in this ball game. Gentili firing it out here for George. By George has it. She'll pick it up again. Inside she goes with it. Tapped away in there by Dressler, who has it and drops it back here now for that Lauber gal. Lauber taking it all the way to the baseline. Tries to shove it inside. The ball's loose. Picked up over there by 41. Back here for Heckard. Heckard's going to take a shot, I think. 7-footer. No good. Rebound comes down to Heckard, and she's going to be tied up. It will remain Greenwood ball. Inbound the ball. Turner has it. Loops it inside here. Turnaround shot put up by Snyder. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, it's going to be controlled in there by UD as George picked it off. Back here for that Gentili. Over in the corner. George would like three. She's got three. Way to go. Well, that excites the crowd in an otherwise rather quiet ball game for UD. 48-24. The game is doubled up. Here's a steal. Here comes George looking for two more. It is good. Well, the question is, where's she been all game? No. Anyhow, two good buckets here by Miss George. Dressler coming back. Dressler with a 17-foot try. No good at the buzzer to end the ball game. But this game tonight was all Greenwood. From the onset, the Trojans never could quite get it together. And they lose this one tonight by a final score of 48-26. Junior varsity dropping this ball game to the Greenwood Wildcats. So we'll see you at the next partial or full or whatever Lady Trojan junior varsity basketball game. Good ball game from both squads, really trying hard. The Trojans, as I said, just could never get it together and trailed all night long and never even got really close. So we'll see you later. Congratulations to those Greenwood Wildcat gals. We'll catch you up there later on in the season. Good evening, all you Trojan varsity fans. Tonight, the Trojan gals take the home court here and host the Greenwood Wildcats in probably the first half league championship game here of the Tri-Valley League. The Trojans have picked up 8 consecutive victories here in league play and stand high atop the Tri-Valley League going into tonight's ball game. Greenwood Wildcats, on the other hand, have lost 2 games this season and have a 5-2 record going into tonight's ball game. The Trojans may be, I think, did I say 8? No, they may be 7-0 in league, whatever. They have not lost, and the Greenwood Wildcats have lost 2 ball games, one to Line Mountain and the other one to Juniata. So this ball game tonight has a lot resting upon it. If the Trojans are victorious tonight, they should move on to become first half champions, having only West Snyder to play anymore, and that should not be an obstacle, particularly if they win this ball game tonight, because that will set the pace for the final ball game of the league first half, that's for sure. On the other hand, should the Trojans get tripped up tonight, it would give them a loss and put them into a tie with the Line Mountain Eagles, depending, of course, how Line Mountain does tonight against Newport, and they have West Snyder or East Juniata coming up yet for their schedule. So a big ball game, and we'll see if the Trojans can prevail tonight and wrap up sole possession and, in fact, the first half championship. We'll be back with the starting tip-off here in just a moment. We have the names for everybody, and we'll be ready to go. It's coming off a victory the last time out when they defeated the Williams Valley Viking Gals to win the championship of the Love 99 Christmas Series. Greenwood's the first team to take the floor. We'll send out their Sanderson along with Abby Raycamp, LeBreton number 30, Spies number 34, and Leanne Brophy number 45, who will be tipping it off at center for the Greenwood Wildcats. Ball's tipped back here to Drabelbis, who has played a good at basketball as you could expect anyone in this league to play. I mean, she has been outstanding the last many ball games. Here's a ball tapped out of bounds. But she has just covered the court. As I've described it, she has covered the court like paint, and she really has been all over the place and really a thorn in the side of any of the previous 7 or 8 opponents that the Trojans have played tonight, or this year. Here's a pass inside, a dump in there for Brophy. Brophy tries to save it out of bounds, but she goes out of bounds also. So both teams turn it over here in the early going. We've played 25 seconds. Drive Abyss will fire it over the near wing, out of bounds. Look out. Get up here, Heidi. Heidi's okay. So both teams look a little tense tonight now. It is a big ball game. Bigger for the Trojans, of course, than it is for the Wildcats, but still, I'm not sure when and how long it has been since the Wildcats had lost 3 first-half ball games. That was Leanne Brophy getting the first 2 points of the ball game. It's 2-0 Greenwood. So it's uncharacteristic. Shot from the side for 2 is good by Jen Weaver. And we're tied at 2. It'll be Raycamp, Abby Raycamp inbounding it here for Greenwood. Here comes Brophy heading for the bucket, but the ball is knocked out of there. It's going to stay down here. As I think it must have been Drivobis got a hand on that one and tapped it out of there. Raycamp inbounding to Sanderson. Follow-up shot here by Sanderson as my battery cable pulled out here, and or the power cable. Now we're back. It's 4-2. Schaefer, the name of the Trojans who are in their case, Drivobis and Weaver, who has the ball now. Schaefer, Mosser, and Daniels. This is Drivobis on the baseline, pushing it inside, but it's stolen away. Ball comes up here for Brophy. Brophy will steer it towards the bucket, put a shot up, but a blocking foul will be called on Kelly Drivobis. And I'm not sure if it was before or after the shot. We'll see. Looks like Leanne Brophy is going to go to the foul line shooting 2, and she will. There's Brophy's first try, and it is no good. Brophy's second try at it here is good, so she made 1 out of 2. It's 5-2. Greenwood by 3. Kelly Drivobis coming up court for UD. Has Weaver on the right side. That's Weaver with it now. Into the corner they go with it for Schaefer. Then back to Weaver. Back for Schaefer. Out in front. Here's Drivobis taking it inside. Jumping it right over here for Schaefer, but then it gets spun out of her hands. Outside for Weaver for 2, wouldn't go. Rebounded in here nicely by Daniels. Daniels turnaround shot wouldn't go. And on the rebound, let's see who's controlling it underneath there. Looks like it's a battle between Schaefer and Sanderson. And this time it will be Greenwood ball on the tie-up. Abby Raycamp will inbound the ball. Does so back here for Brophy. Brophy starts up court and drops it back here for Sanderson. Sanderson on the near wing over here for that Raycamp. Sanderson out in front, spinning it there for 30 for Spies. Here's Spies. He'll loop it down here. Into the corner it goes. Back here for Spies. Now back for Raycamp. Spies playing with it. Near side here for Sanderson. Spies taking it on the baseline. Here's a shot from over here. Too long, I think. Yeah. And on the rebound, however, shot put up by LeBranton wouldn't go, and the Trojans dodge a bullet there. And back they come with it. Here's Daniels from outside for 3. It's good. Amy Daniels ties up the ball game, 5-all. Back comes Spies with it. Spies working on Drivobis. Spies still has control of it out in front. She'll go with it. Sanderson, number 13, out here with her. Spies will come across the court instead here for pass out in the wing. Shot for 3 over here, short. On the rebound, it's going to be, let's see, a blocking foul called on LeBranton. of Greenwood. 4:20 left in the first quarter, all tied up at 5. UD with the first opportunity to regain the lead, or take the lead perhaps. Here's a pass over in the corner. Here is Mosser for 2. Wouldn't go. On the rebound is controlled in here by Brophy. Ahead quickly for Spies. Spies in front as they slow it down, try to set something up. Sanderson working it in front. Looping it on the baseline. They'll go inside with it here. LeBreton had it roll off her hands. Comes back over here. Sanderson had it. Back outside for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound comes back for Drivobis. Here comes Kelly. Pushing it over the wing. Shot from over there. Good for 2 by Weaver. Jen Weaver puts the Trojans ahead by 2, 7-5. Back with it comes Spies for Greenwood. Spies had it knocked loose. Picked up inside there. Let's see who's going to control it. It's going to be controlled by LeBreton. She'll push it back outside here now, and rushing after it they go. The ball is picked up inside. The dump down here. Let's see. I lost control of it myself. Here's Daniels underneath. Shot's good. Bucket counts. Foul will be on Sanderson, and Daniels to the line, shooting 1 to get 3. And Holbert into the line for Greenwood, replacing Sanderson and not sure who the other guy was that went out. At any rate, on the tie-up, it's going to remain UD ball. For checks out of the ball game now. In there is Lucas for UDA. Now push it back here for Amanda Lucas. And Kelly Drivobis spinning it around out in front. Trojans by 4. Inside on a nice pass for Heidi Mosser for 2. Good pass play inside to Mosser. Here's Halbert with it. Halbert trapped in there, but they'll get it loose as Abby Raycamp will try to bring it up court. Pushing over here for Halbert. Halbert out in front now. In the corner. Here goes a pass in front. Shot put up in there. No good. On the rebound, let's see. It's going to be a jump ball as they tie up Brophy. Leanne got tied up underneath there. And it's going to be Greenwood ball. 2:32 left here in the first period. Inside they go to Brophy. Brophy for 2. No good. Rebound comes down there to Mosser. We'll drop it back here for Drivobis. Here comes Kelly, pushing it over in the wing, but it's going to be tapped out of there. Is getting back quickly as Abby Raycamp to knock it out of there for Greenwood. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Gary Shipp of the Greenwood Wildcats. As they trail by 6, it's 11-5 UDA with 2:22 remaining here in the first period. Timeout is over. That was a Greenwood 20-second jobber. And here's Mosser with it. Had it tapped out of there by Raycamp and picked up in there by Halbert. Here's a pass on the baseline. Knocked loose, I guess, and back with it comes UD. Over the side it goes here for Lucas. Lucas dumps it over the wing. Shot from the side here. It's good for 2 as Amy Daniels gets hot and gets 2. Here comes Brophy with it. She'll push it back over here now for that Raycamp. Abby. They're winging Halbert and hold everything. Got a hold called underneath on Brophy. Brophy will get a hold called underneath away from the ball with 1:45 left here in the first period. Trojans up 13-5. Here is that Kelly Drivobis. Near side over here for Daniels. Daniels pushes it here for Mosser. Mosser right inside. They go with it for Drivobis for 2. Pushes it off nicely for 2 to Weaver. For 2 and a great pass play inside from Kelly Drivobis to Jen Weaver. And back with it comes Spies. Spies near wing over here. They'll go out in front for Halbert. Halbert looking for something to develop inside. Tried to get it inside. Knocked away and then hold everything. We got steps called up here on UD. Raycamp to inbound the ball with 1:09 left here in a great first period for UDA. Here's Halbert. Halbert takes it inside, puts the shot up and off the glass and in good for 2. Back comes Kelly Drivobis. for UD, and a walk will be called that time. Yeah, Kelly took an extra step and went for a walk with that one. Got 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. 15-7 is the score. And Abby Raycamp going to inbound it back here for Spies. Spies coming down the court for Halbert. Halbert near wing over here. Now they'll go inside with it for Brophy. Brophy's turnaround shot short. Rebounded in there to Daniels. And back comes UDA. This is Kelly Drivovis with 35 seconds left here in a blazing first quarter. Near wing here. Daniels from outside, just off the mark. Rebounded in there to Mosser for two. It's good. Heidi Mosser getting great position underneath for the rebound and got it. Here comes Spies stumping it here for a shot by Brophy. No good. Rebound comes down to Lucas. Lucas will drop it back, and it is 17-7 with 8 seconds left in the quarter. There's a ball on the floor. They'll pick it up, loop it ahead. Here comes A.B. Raycamp for two. It is good at the buzzer to end the first period of play. At the end of one, UDA 17, the Greenwood Wildcats 9. Getting ready to inbound the ball as the Trojans will get the advantage of inbounding to begin the second quarter. Here's Daniels. Back out here for Drivovis. Back to Daniels. Drivovis plays it into the corner here for Schaefer. Here's Daniels for three. In and out, no good. Daniels with her own rebound on the baseline. Hooks it up and in, good. What a good rush to the hoop that time for that Amy Daniels. 19-9, the margin back to 10. The ball tapped out of there off Jen Weaver. Hustling in there on the defensive end of things. And it will be Burns inbounding the ball. No, it won't. Tip the top of the net, I think. For two, it's good. Trojans on a roll now. It's 21-9. Burns again inbounding it here for Abby Raycamp. Raycamp double team, now triple team. Ball is loose, picked up by Burns. Now up here for Raycamp. 10 seconds soon about to expire. No, they get it back here now for that 35 Holman. And then this is Raycamp over here for Holman. Here's Holman. Now back for Holman. Holman would like three. Nope, not that time. And the ball is going to be tapped around inside there and out of bounds it'll go off UD. 21-9 with 6:59 remaining here in the first half. Burns inbounding it. Burns will get it back here for Raycamp. Here's Holman for Raycamp. Oop, tried to loop it inside. Stolen away by Daniels. Daniels breaking back with Drivovis, but she's going to throw it right past Kelly and out of bounds. 6:38 left here in the first half. 21-9 the score. Burns will be inbounding it for Greenwood. In here it comes. They'll go across the court over there now for Holman. Holman taking it down on the wing. She'll pick it up. Back out here for Raycamp. This is Abby Raycamp. Bouncing it over here now. They'll loop it inside. Brophy for two. No good. Off the mark. Way off everything. And Drivovis coming back with it. Drivovis dumping it right here on the baseline. Mosser for two. It's good. Heidi will go to the line shooting one to get three. Here's Heidi Mosser shooting one. And it is good. 24-9 UD with 6:12 left in the first half. Here comes Holman for Burns. Burns will pick it up. Back here for Holman. This is Raycamp. Inside they go to Mark, number 42. The ball rolls out of bounds off a couple of Trojans, so it'll stay up here as Burns gets ready to inbound the ball for Greenwood. Here's Holman. Back out in front. Raycamp back for Holman. Inside they'll go now with it. Now they try to get it inside here for Mark for two. It's good. Mark with a pass on the bounce. Inside from Brophy that time. Hooked up for two. This is Drivovis for Daniels. Daniels would like three. Nope, just off the mark. That one goes. Ball gets tipped around in here, and it's going to be A foul called on Dryblevis. It will be her second. Kelly picks up personal foul number 2 with 5:28 left here in the first half. And Burns getting ready to inbound the ball. Only the second team foul, and Kelly's got both of them. Ball tapped out of there. It will be Abby Raycamp inbounding the ball for Greenwood. She goes over here now for Raycamp back again. Here's Raycamp coming down the court. Take it out in front as they try to set something up here now. Near wing over here, Holman. It's Holman again for Raycamp. Over in the corner it'll go. Shot from the side over there, way high over everybody. And Dryblevis picks that one off. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. This is Schaefer. See if Val can get into the offensive mix here once. He'll put it back over here now for Daniels. Dryblevis inside to go here for Morser. Morser drives her way in, puts a shot up and in. Good. Morser shooting over Holman that time. Popped her home. It's a pass down here for Brophy. Brophy goes to take it inside, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded in there to Morser, who'll drop it back here for Dryblevis. And we've got 4:23 left in the first half. 26-11 is the score. Here comes Dryblevis, stopping, pushing it over here for Daniels. Daniels wants 3. No, she's just off the mark to the right. Her one sneaker must be a little bigger than the other. Here's Daniels plowing one inside that wouldn't go. Dryblevis for 2, that won't go. UD controlling the offensive boards. Back here for Dryblevis, stepping up for a long 2, it's good! Kelly Dryblevis for 2, 28-11. Burns picking up the dribble, looping it ahead here for Holman, over here for Brophy. And Brophy on the wing. Burns out in front. Holman on the left wing she has. This is Holman with it now. Now back for Brophy, or for Burns rather. Ball goes off the foot of Kelly Dryblevis and out of bounds. And Spies and LeBrayton back in there for Ship of Greenwood. This is Sanderson with it. Out of bounds it goes, off Kelly Dryblevis that time. Kelly came in there, made a steal almost, a steal attempt anyway. Shot inside there by Mark wouldn't go. Return shot put up by LeBrayton wouldn't go, and the ball comes loose and carried away here by Dryblevis. Dryblevis for 2, it's good! Kelly Dryblevis for 2 more. 30-11. Back with it comes that Sanderson of Greenwood. Over the wing, this is Spies. Spies taking it on the baseline. Had the ball nearly tipped out of her hands, but gets it back here for Sanderson. She's going to try to take it inside. That wouldn't work. Holman has it. Spies inside, she'll dump it. Turnaround shot by Mark, no good. Rebounded in there to Lucas as Amanda came down with a rebound. 2:40 left here in the first half. Here comes Dryblevis for UD. For Morser, over the wing it goes for Lark, who is in the ball game, picked up over there by Lucas. Now inside for Heidi Morser. Spins it over here, tapped away by Holman, but picked up by Daniels. Now inside, oh, good pass inside for Heidi Morser. Heidi missed the shot. Lucas with a return shot, no good. Rebound comes down there, it's blocked away. Daniels with a shot for 2, no good. Daniels with another try, it's good. So the Trojans showing all kinds of height. We look like we're 6'4" in there and doing a good job. Here comes Spies with it. Spies dumping it over here for LeBrayton, but it's going to go out of her reach and out of bounds. It'll be UD ball with 1:57 remaining here in a fast-moving second period. It's 32-11 as they really have taken charge of these Greenwood Wildcats. And back come the Trojan gals. This is Herb for UD. Here comes Lark taking it inside. Ball rolled off her foot. Loose. A quick pass outlet here for Spies. Spies for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound's going to be knocked out of there. They're going to stay off the hands of Heidi Morser. And it will be UD, or rather Greenwood, inbounding the ball. Dressler pushes it back over here now. Shot from the side by Spies, no good. On the rebound, it's going to be controlled in there by Lucas, but then the ball came loose, and they hand it back to Greenwood as Spies has it out in front. Minute and a half left here in the first half. It has been all UDA. Here goes Spies driving the baseline, puts one up underneath the basket. Ball tapped around in there, controlled by Daniels, who has played one heck of a first half here for UDA. She'll drop it for Herb. Herb goes over there for Lark for two. It's good. Stacy Lark, a 19-footer, puts that one home, 34-11. Here's Spies. Spies near wing over here for Sanderson. Sanderson cross the court there. They'll go with it now back here for Spies. Spies blocked out of there nicely as Lucas got a hand on that one. And it will be Greenwood inbounding the ball with 44 and a half seconds, whatever, left here in the first half. Sanderson for three, no good. On the rebound, controlled in here by 31. Now inside, they'll go with it. Back over here for 31. Shot for two, long. Rebounded in there to Lark. Stacy will have it self-double teamed, and let's see, it's picked up in there by Lark again anyway. And Lark will try to work it up court. She's having some trouble with it, that's for sure. Stolen away by Spies for two. It's good. So Spies gets the steal and the bucket, 34-13. 11 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's Daniels pushing it inside. Now back out here. Shot by Herb, wouldn't go. Herb has the ball. Puts another one up. It's blocked away. And let's see who's going to get it. No, that won't go. Even if it does, no bucket, no bucket. So an excellent first half here by UDA as Coach Shadle takes a pretty darn whopping lead into halftime. As a matter of fact, it's 21-point differential. UDA 34, the Greenwood Wildcats in the first half of play 13. So excellent job done by the Trojans. You can see the Trojans are back on the court here, as are the Greenwood Wildcats. The Trojans 16 minutes away now from league championship play as far as I'm concerned. And I don't know whether the Greenwood has it in them to come back from this deficit here now. It's a 21-point differential as we go into the second half of play. But stranger things have happened, so we cannot relent yet. But it's just going to take an effort on Greenwood's part, and it's going to take some good D on UD's part. Here's Brophy trying to work it inside. He goes inside to Brayton, back to LeBrophy. The ball's tapped out of there, though. And we're going to have a foul called on Schaefer. She will pick up her first. The team's third of the ball game, first of the second half. The only other Trojan, and this is a credit to the Trojan Ball Club, too. The only other Trojan with fouls is Kelly Drabobis, who picked up two in the first half. That was it. So the team tonight has three. Kelly has two. Here's the ball stolen away by Amy Daniels, who, as I mentioned in the first half, has played a great first half for Upper Dauphin. Kelly Drabobis taking it up court here now rather slowly. The clock is going to be in the favor of the Trojans tonight if we can stay ahead like this. Here's Daniels, has it go off a foot and out of bounds. They're going to call it off. Well, they're going to say it's a jump ball and going to let it be Trojan ball, as neither official really saw who that went off of, and I couldn't tell. So Kelly Drabobis will inbound the ball. Even if I could tell, I wouldn't. No. Okay, here's Mosser back for Weaver. Weaver takes that one off her foot, though. And out of bounds it goes. It'll be Greenwood ball. As Abby Raycamp gets ready to inbound this ball. Does so back here for Brophy. Leanne will drop it over there for Spies. Spies is tripped up, takes the ball inside, and on the floor it goes, picked up here by UD. Back comes Drabobis. Kelly takes it over in the wing over there for Schaefer. Schaefer for two, just off the mark that time. And on the rebound, it's going to be knocked out of there off UD, and Greenwood will inbound the ball. Mark number 42 in there for Greenwood. LeBreton has it. Has it tapped loose by Jen Weaver. Then her shot blocked away by LeBreton. And out of bounds it goes off UD. It's going to be Greenwood inbounding the ball. Here comes Raycamp back here for LeBreton. We'll drop it for Spies. Spies passes it ahead here now. Mark for LeBreton. And LeBrayton dropping it back here for Miss Mark. This is Spies. Into the corner it goes here. Raycamp pushing it back for Spies. Back over here for Raycamp. Raycamp would like 3. That's short. On the rebound, it's going to be tracked down over here by LeBrayton. Will fire it inside. Spies picks it up. Spies with a 15-foot attempt. No good. Rebounded in there to Daniels, who picks that one off nicely. Made me look like she was picking apples that time. Just went up and grabbed that one. Here comes Dribelvis spinning it back here for Weaver. Weaver for 2, just off the front of the bucket. Back with it comes Spies, looking to go inside with it. The ball saved by Kelly Dribelvis. Inside for Daniels. Dribelvis has it back. Pushes it on the wing. Schaefer for 2. No good. Too long. Return shot by Mosser wouldn't go, and LeBrayton with it for Greenwood. Boy, I'll tell you, up and down action, but not much scoring here now. Is either team able to get one in the bucket? Shot from the side for 2. No good. Rebounded in here to Weaver, and a foul, a walk. Walk called, and Greenwood will inbound the ball. Abby Raycamp getting ready to inbound for Greenwood. For Spies. This is Brophy. Spies for 3, short. And on the rebound, Schaefer controls for UD back here for Jen Weaver. And Jen will bring it up court for the Trojans. Pushing it over here for Mosser. This is Daniels. Taking it on the wing. Now back out in front for Dribelvis. 5:20 left here in the third period. Neither team has scored here yet. The ball comes loose. Picked up in here by Daniels right on the baseline. Mosser for 2. It's good. Heidi Mosser was just kind of standing around there, and the ball came right over, hit her on the foot. She picked it up and said, I'll put this one home, and she did. Here's LeBrayton. LeBrayton over there for Spies. Spies down on the wing. Here comes Raycamp trying to hustle one up and in, and she did. Raycamp with a good bucket for Greenwood that time. It's 36-15, 4:45 left here in the third. Dribelvis starting her move inside. Pushes it over there, but then hold everything. A blocking foul will be called on Spies, number 34. Spies picked up her first personal of the ball game. Dribelvis inbounding the ball. But it is, let's see, Daniels for 2, wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Spies. Spies will bring it up court for Greenwood. Now she's going to take it all the way down, pushes it over in the wing. Shot from the side for 2 is good. That was at Abby Raycamp, nailing one for 2. 36-17. It's a 19-point lead for UD. Here's Mosser having some trouble with it inside, but spins it outside now again as Dribelvis will take charge. 18-foot attempt, short. Rebounded there to LeBrayton, but a foul called. Let's see who the foul is on. It's on Kelly Dribelvis, her third of the ball game with 3:57 left here in the third. So timeout's going to be called by Coach Shadle. Okay, it was only a 20-second timeout called by Coach Dave, and so back with it comes Greenwood. Firing it down here for Brophy. Brophy tries to take it inside, puts a shot up, it won't go. But a foul's called. The foul will be on Daniels, her first of the ball game. And Leanne Brophy will go to the foul line, shooting 2. Schaefer checking out of the ball game now as Lucas comes back in for Coach Shadle and his UDA Trojanettes. And now Leanne Brophy will shoot her first of 2. Her first one is good. And Brophy will have another whack at it. Her second one is also good, so she puts 2 in and makes the score 36-19, 3:45 left here in the third. Trojans scoring 17 points in both opening stanzas and allowing Greenwood just 4 last period. And now we're going to have a foul called. The foul will be on Mosser. And Greenwood would inbound the ball, but Heidi will pick up a personal foul. Clark back into the ball game to replace Jen Weaver for UDA. Inbound pass here for Brophy. Across for Spies. Spies has it tapped out of there, but then regains control of it. Pushing it back outside now for Raycamp. Abby Raycamp goes inside with it. Turnaround shot by Brophy, no good. Rebounded in there to Mosser, who'll drop it back for Drabobis. Kelly working it up slowly but surely across the timeline. Looks to go inside with it, stopping, popping it over the wing. Shot from over there by Mosser. Wouldn't go that time. And on the rebound, let's see, it's going to be controlled inside and picked up in here by Mark of Greenwood. 2:56 left in the third. Brophy tries to go inside. Blocked away over there nicely by UD. Picked up by Daniels. And back with it comes Drabobis, more or less. And then we're going to have a push foul called on Abby Raycamp. And that will be Abby's first. Team's second. So UD will inbound the ball. Here comes Drabobis. Spies trying to attack her. Here goes to Mosser inside. Back out here for a shot from outside by Amanda Lucas for three is good. Amanda Lucas gets herself three. And they're going to bring it inside here now for Spies. Spies will drop it over there for Raycamp. Raycamp working it down the wing over there is blocked off. She'll get it over here for Spies. 39-19. Shot by Mark for two, no good. On the rebound, it comes down to Kelly Drabobis. Kelly underneath there, right, positioned herself very well that time, and then lost it out of bounds. Kelly mad at herself. She wishes she could slam that ball. Look at her. Kelly. Okay, it'll be inbounded here to Spies. Kelly playing with three fouls. Has got to be a little careful here now. Ball comes loose, picked up by Daniels. Daniels heads for the bucket for two. It's good. Good steal and a good bucket by that Amy Daniels. 41-19. Here comes Brophy. Brophy looping it over here for Mark. Mark pushing it out inside in there for Brophy, but Brophy has it stolen away from her. Picked up in there by UD as Mosser picked it up and gave it back here for Drabobis. Here comes Drabobis. Stopped in the middle and then a foul call. The foul will be on Brophy. Non-shooting for Leanne Brophy, her second, I believe. Kelly Drabobis will check out again, but what a team ball player this gal is. Franchise player here for Coach Shadle, because she really gives him 114% all the time. Even when she isn't, she is. Here's Spies. It's knocked out. Gathered in here by Herb. In the wing it goes here for Amy Daniels for two. No good. Return shot put up by Lucas. Good. Amanda Lucas in there for two more. UD once again getting the Greenwood Wildcats on the run. Here's Spies. Pushing it over in here now for Brophy, and Brophy is going to be fouled as she is blocked off as Leanne tried to head in for the bucket. And a foul called on UD's. Be on Lucas, her first. Team's fifth. Brophy at the line shooting. Her first try, good. Here's Brophy's second shot, and it is no good. Rebounded in there to Daniels. Daniels will break out of the pack, pick up the ball, head back up court with it. She'll be looking to give it to somebody inside. Nope, push it over here. Here's a shot for three. Oh, just in and out, no good. On the rebound, Lark fires a shot up, no good. Here's Lucas again for two, it's good. Amanda Lucas for two more. Amanda is another one of those quiet players for UD that just happens to be at the right spot at the right time and pops it home. Shot from the side for three. It is no good. On the rebound, it's going to be Lark, and it goes off Stacy that time and out of bounds. So Raycamp will inbound the ball. 45-20 is the score. Nice pass inside for Brophy for two. Well, they let Leanne get away with that one, I guess, because the pass came right inside, and no one challenged her too heavily on that one. Here's Daniels trying to take it inside, pushing it back out here. Now this is going to go back court probably. It will. It'll be picked up here by Spies. Spies for two. No good. Too long. Rebounded over there to Herb. And Herb having some trouble with it. Ball tapped away. Now back out here for Brophy for two. Ball tapped away. Brophy for two more. No good. Or not Brophy, but Raycamp rather. And that's going to do it as the period comes to an end. So at the end of three, Trojans dominating by 21. It's 45-24 UDA. One period to go. Period underway. Space inbounding the ball now as the Trojans look like they're in charge of the Tri-Valley League for this first half. At least it would appear that way right now. There's Brophy. Plant is in the ball game, number 53 for Greenwood. This is a pass inside for Brophy, stolen away. Up with it comes Daniels. Daniels heading back, looking for two, no good. Return shot put up by Val Schaefer is good. So Val gets in the scoring column. And on the inbound pass, stolen away. Pass over here for Daniels for two, it's good. 49-24, UD on a rush. Here's a pass kicked out of bounds over there by Drivobis. Kelly knocking that one out of there. And it will be Raycamp inbounding the ball, I think. Yep. Back here for Brophy. Leanne will pass it back now for that Spies gal. Over the wing it goes. Raycamp. Inside here for Plant. Plant for two. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Mosser. We'll drop it back for Drivobis, and here comes that Kelly Drivobis. Down the corner it goes. Here comes Daniels. Daniels taking it back outside. In here for Kelly Drivobis. She'll push it over here for Mosser. Here's Drivobis. 6:50 left in the ball game. Daniels taking it in front, but the ball tapped away. Picked up. Ahead, they'll come here with Spies with it. Spies will have to slow it down. Goes underneath nicely for Brophy for two. Wouldn't go. On the rebound, controlled in there by Mosser. So the Greenwood Wildcats missed one there as they got it inside the Leanne Brophy, but Brophy couldn't put it home. In the meantime, Drivobis looking for two. She's got it. Kelly Drivobis again looking great out here for UDA. 51-24. Back comes these, let's see, Raycamp. She goes to the floor. The ball goes to the floor. Picked up by Brophy. Over the wing it goes. Shot from the side for three. No good on the rebound. Let's see. It's going to be controlled in here by Weaver. We'll push it back here for UDA. And Drivobis coming back. These gals have got to be pooped. My gosh. What energy expended. Unbelievable. Over the wing. Schaefer from outside. It's good for two. Val Schaefer finally got the shot. Timeout called by Greenwood. The score, UDA 53, the Greenwood Wildcats 24. All right, back in a moment. Schaefer again from the side. It's good for three. Val Schaefer's got herself three. The Trojans winding it up here now. Here's LeBrayton, but a foul called. That was going to be on Jen Weaver. 56-24, 5:36 left here in the ball game for Jen, her first. No problem there. The Trojans have really played well. In fact, both teams have played without too much of a foul problem, with the exception of Kelly Drivobis, who is so aggressive and is going to pick up fouls. There's no question about it. But Kelly playing with three. Everyone else on the floor has one, with the exception of Leanne Brophy, who has two. Here's Halbert over there for Holman. Inside they go with it now. Now they'll push it back out here. Shot from outside for two. Good. Holman hits a two-pointer for Greenwood. Here's Drivobis. Taking it on the wing. Ball tapped away. Came loose. On the floor it goes. And it's going to be Lucas battling for it, along with Plant inside there. But on a tie-up, it's going to stay UD ball. It'll be Kelly Drivobis inbounding the ball for Upper Dauphin. Ball's tapped out of there as Holman comes over there very quickly and got a hand on that one. So they will try to inbound it again. Will Drivobis inbounds it here for Weaver. Jen will drop it here for Kelly Drivobis. Kelly pushing it out here, but it comes off a hand and picked up in there by Greenwood. Holman gets it back here for Halbert. You have a Halbert and a Homer. This is Halbert. Halbert pushing it over the wing over here for that 25 Burns. This is Halbert. Halbert goes to take it inside. Drops it on the baseline to Brighton for two. No good. Rebounded in there to Lucas. And Lucas hands it back, and we have timeout called as shaken up on a play as LeBreton. She is going to limp off. She has injured an ankle or something, and she is going to take a seat. Replacing her in there is number 42, Mark. 4:10 left here in the ball game. This is Weaver for UD. Weaver taking it inside and hold everything. We're going to have a foul, blocking foul called before the shot. So Jen will not get a chance to shoot. They will just inbound the ball. 4:05 left. Drabovich ready to inbound the ball. Back here for Daniels. Amy for Drabovich. Drabovich taking it inside but hold everything. Hulbert will pick up a foul, I think, before anything shooting occurred, so we'll see. So into the ball game to replace